Hey, it's Floki 5000 from the My Team community.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. We've got Cameron Johnson. Bruce Brown is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns, and it's Garza in at the 5. And for the Spurs, well, it's been a challenging season for a few teams around the league, Richard. How about for you? What was the most difficult season in your career?
Ooh, I had a couple of rebuilding years. Milwaukee was a tough one because Michael Redd got hurt, Andrew Bogut got hurt, so my two top players next to me, and then our team struggled. That one was probably the most difficult year.
Pass to Sohan. Changes up. And he sinks the layup.
That's about the only way he can score from there. Perfect use of reverse in the face of some tough defense.
Here's Mann. Five to shoot. Pass to Garza. Over Wembanyama. Garza's shot is good.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Covered by Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Brown passes to Mann. Here's Garza. Back to Mann. Pass to Towns. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Garza's shot is good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Brown. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
San Antonio ball.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama with it. Here's Gonzalez. In his last outing with 12 points. Here's Sohan. Covered by Towns. 4 on the clock. Wembanyama down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for 2, Wembanyama.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Man, the pass to Towns. The 3 ball. Gonzalez pulls it in. San Antonio leading. Here's Wembanyama. Second chance effort, and he gets that one. Wembanyama's got 6.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Here's Man. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Pass to Garza. Back to Man. From downtown, knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Wembanyama. 14 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. Give him 8.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Man, the pass to Garza. Back to Man. Pass to Garza. The jump hook. And again, it's the Clippers. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Right wing. Covered by Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5 from the high post. And they pick up 2.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Man. Got a hand on it, and they recover it. Here's Towns. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A big man, Karl-Anthony Towns. No problem taking a little contact.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, got a piece of it. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Maybe the first thing people notice about Sohan, his hairstyle, Richard.
Yeah, it could be pretty eye-catching there, B.A. I agree, but it does maybe distract from his play, which can at times be unique and just as flashy.
And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Clippers trail. Brown with it. 17 points for him. Last game against the Suns in Phoenix. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
And the Clippers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Gonzalez. Still without a bucket. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And it's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. That's tipped. Pass to Towns. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's Man. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Drills it from deep.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Wembanyama. And some solid defense from Towns. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Shoots from 12. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And here's the fast break. Over Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for San Antonio.
Take a break. Take a break.
Wembanyama.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Clippers making a change here. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And how about we check the numbers for Devin Vassell?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
For Los Angeles, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. They swipe it. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From outside the arc. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. Here's Gonzalez. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And here's Wembanyama. Covered by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Good on the bucket. Wembanyama's got 14.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now Anthony. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Hits the trifecta.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Gonzalez. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Anthony, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And the Spurs with possession here. Pass to Sohan. Clock at 6. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Anthony. He's scoreless. Oh, deflected. Here's Gonzalez with the drive. Missed inside.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
13 feet out. Anthony misses. On offense, here is San Antonio. 7-point differential. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
They need this. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Another thing is they've created lots of second chances at the line, knocking down a high percentage of their free throws tonight.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. San Antonio leading. Vassell passes to Johnson. Now here's Vassell. An 11-point game for him in the win against Utah.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Stojakovic passes to Johnson. Anthony outside. Back to Johnson. Here's Stojakovic. He's guarded by Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Nurkic. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Vassell. Still no points. Outside Johnson.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Stojakovic. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Ball stolen. In transition, here come the Clippers. From deep, Johnson. San Antonio with a rebound. Outside Johnson. Pass to Hart. Vassell with it. Now Nurkic. Outside Hart. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Back to the game after this break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. They've got Bruce Brown. He's out there with Trey Mann. And it's Garza in at the 5, down low. Here's Mann. To the inside. It's picked off. Here's Vassell. Rebound by the Clippers. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." B.A.?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you. No good on that one. And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, it's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That's what's the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star, and rightfully so.
Well, the Spurs shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Outside Wembanyama. Knocks the pass to Johnson. Over Towns. Here's Knox. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Oh, swiped away. Here's Knox. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Man, the pass to Towns. Now here's Brown. He's covered by Hart. Pass to Mann. Takes the 3. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Hart. In his last outing with 12 points. Tipped away. It's stolen by Hart. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He has 7.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Hart against Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Clippers, number 21. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Sends it home from 3-point land.
He's becoming a more potent offensive threat. When Johnson is catching and firing, it helps him get into a rhythm.
Pass to Garza. Here's Mann. He's got 9. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Wembanyama. 20 points for him last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
He was everywhere in that game. Never stopped working. Even racked up 3 blocks.
And the Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Fires the three. Sinks the
Number
tray.
21.
He's got 12.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Gonzalez. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Knocks it loose. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's a 7-point Spurs lead. Here's Mann. 9 points in the game. Pass to Towns. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Keldon Johnson.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense, and that's when Towns can really hurt you.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
The first one falls.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes, but he's a modern big man.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. And so Towns nails them both. San Antonio has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Gonzalez. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Mann. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Sohan from the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Wembanyama with it. Covered by Towns. And he makes it. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the Clippers with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Knox. Here's Wembanyama, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They just look so overwhelmed inside, but that's why they continue to get attacked.
First team foul. At the line for work, Wembanyama.
One shot.
The Clippers have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. Then the pass to Stojakovic. And here's Brown for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Knox. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. The Spurs, second.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Man, the pass to Brown. Back to man. Can they get it? That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Man's got 13 now.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Pass to Gonzalez. And here's Wembanyama. Hauled in by Brown.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
San Antonio's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Pass to Gonzalez. Out to the right wing. Launches it.
San Antonio. Nice.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 11. Anthony in the post. Towns for 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. San Antonio's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Gonzalez passes to Wembanyama. The 3. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Here's Anthony, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Johnson passes to Anthony. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Now here's Wembanyama. He's closely guarded. To the left wing. Shoots it from the corner. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Anthony. Towns outside. Knocked away. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Well, Richard, one thing you can count on with Devin Vassell, he'll give you a ton of energy.
You got to admire that about him. The definition of a hard worker. He's been making tons of strides in his offensive output lately.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
At the line for 2, number 73.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Hart's checked in for San Antonio. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Johnson's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Los Angeles has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Stojakovic, that's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Stojakovic has got 5.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Puts one up from 19, and that's good for 2. Give him 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Anthony. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Victor Wembanyama.
And one thing he's gotten better at as the years have gone on is scoring the ball, shouldering a bigger load of the offense, and being willing to accept the responsibility of a go-to option for this team.
And that one falls for Towns. And so Towns nails them both. San Antonio's gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. 1:49 left in the first half of this game. Covered by Johnson. And they call an illegal screen here. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Sunday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And you know, for that matchup with the Grizzlies, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body. And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
There's a minute 12 left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. Here's Hart. The Clippers grab the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Anthony. Here's Stojakovic. He's covered by Hart. Towns can't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Anthony against Vassell. The kick out to Johnson. Anthony with a bucket. And here's Wembanyama. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's San Antonio with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Their passing was clearly superior. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Outside Johnson. Here's Garza. Pass to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up on the baseline. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And the Clippers with the ball. It's a 16-point game. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Cameron Johnson out there with Karl-Anthony Towns. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Garza in at the center position, locking down the middle. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Here's Brown, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Bruce Brown. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. San Antonio has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Covered by Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort. So it's the Clippers now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. That one falls.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Mann. 17 points in the game. Gonzalez pulls it in.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
To the middle. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 23.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Mann, the pass to Garza. Back to Mann. Down low. Garza's shot is good. Garza's got 8.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Wembanyama. 23 points in the game. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Down by 12. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. That one no good. Good D by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Shoots over Brown. Wembanyama, no good. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Brown passes to man. Stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Hauled in by Brown. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. The putback.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds, Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
There's the 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the last 5 MVP award winners have come from Europe, and this summer we saw Victor Wembanyama from France drafted 1st overall, and that's good for business. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said the numbers are large. They start with a B. That's how big the business is internationally, but we think we're just scratching the surface. Yeah?
Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's see who is on top of the NBA when it comes to blocks. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
He changes more shots than he blocks, and he blocks a ton of them.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Pass to Gonzalez. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime-time stuff right there. Here's man. Six to shoot. San Antonio with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. From 13, and there's another one for the Spurs.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Here's man. 17 points in the game. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Towns. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Towns has got 14 points for the game. Here's Gonzalez. Here's Sohan. 11 points in the game. Outside Johnson.
Spurs foul. Gonzalez. Second
Knox,
personal foul.
he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
The The Clippers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Covered by Johnson. Outside, Brown. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Rebound by the Clippers. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mann. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Pass to Garza. Now here's Johnson. For 3. He buries it from 3. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Johnson. Here's Knox. Covered by Johnson. Here's Sohan. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Knox. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Here's Mann following the bucket by the Spurs. Got it. Mann's got 19 points.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. It's a one-on-one situation. It's Brown on the wing. 5 points in the game. Back to Mann. San Antonio with a rebound. Pass to Gonzalez. Now Johnson. Here's Sohan. Here's Gonzalez. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. On the wing man. And the bucket is good. Mann's got 8 points here in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
To the loudest fans, show us what you got. Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Vassell. Counted. Vassell's got his first bucket in this one.
Now you know contact does not affect Vassell all that much.
Anthony with it. Covered by Johnson. Puts up a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Vassell passes to Knox. Now Nurkic. No points so far. And it's rejected. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. Goes up off the inbound. Los Angeles has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
And the Spurs with possession here after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shot clock at 5. Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. And they'll get another chance. It's Hart on the wing.
Clippers foul. Karl-Anthony. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
.143 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Knox. Johnson on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Garza, defended by Nurkic. And Nurkic with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. So it's the Clippers now. Stojakovic passes to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. Nurkic with the ball. San Antonio again missing. The Clippers trail. Here's Stojakovic. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Stojakovic has got 10. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Outside Johnson. To win the cold spell. Misses from close range.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Vassell against Anthony. For the lead. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Hart. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to fall. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Spurs out in front, leading by a point. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
It's time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Devin Vassell out there with Josh Hart. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Sohan. Fires in the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Anthony. All sorts of time. They get it again. Stojakovic. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Clippers foul. Jalen Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
No, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
First one falls for him. perfect from the line this time. And here's Johnson. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Anthony, the pass to Towns.
Spurs foul.
Brown, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Bruce Brown.
Shot from the inbound. The shot by Johnson, no good. San Antonio leading. To the paint. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Vassell has always had great instincts, but those have only improved the last few years. You can see it in his passing.
Johnson passes to Anthony. And he lobs it up top.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Vassell outside. Covered by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. The shot. Vassell can't get it to go.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Johnson finds Anthony. Back to Johnson. True on the 14-footer. And now just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
Going to work in the mid-range. This is how confident Johnson is from this area.
Pass to Wembanyama. Rebound by the Clippers.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Vassell against Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Johnson. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Back to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Pass to Sohan. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Wembanyama. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Spurs foul. Number 73. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Cameron Johnson.
Shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Both teams will make substitutions. No good on the second free throw. San Antonio's going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Gonzalez with the second effort, and it's Wembanyama laying it in. Wembanyama's got 27.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
Anthony with a bucket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Brown.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Karl-Anthony outside. Here's Towns, covered by Wembanyama. To the inside, here's Mann. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And it's now just a 1-point San Antonio lead. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. This one for three. The Spurs rebound. To the wing on the left. Tries yet again. And the layup is good. That's 29 for him.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
The ball's knocked loose. Brown passes to Mann. Clock at 4. Shoots from the right block. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Here's Gonzalez. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Anthony. Misses in close. San Antonio's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. From deep. Here's Wembanyama. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Wembanyama's got 12 points in just the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Brown, rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's
just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And Sohan gets it to go.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Brown. Pass to Mann. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mann's got 27 points.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Knocks down the long J. 22 points for him.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Here's Garza. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs, number 73.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Towns outside. To the middle. Back come the Spurs in transition. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Yes, it's good.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
Covered by Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 15.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's man to the right side. And there's the call on Karl-Anthony Towns. Third foul of the game.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Pass to Gonzalez. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 24.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's man. Ooh, poked away. Back come the Spurs in transition. Over to the wing. To the middle. Here's Sohan. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Sohan's got 22.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Garza. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Nurkic who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. And you look at two-way players who split time between the NBA and G League. They become important to roster construction, RJ.
It is, but I think also that the NBA has to make sure that these guys are taken care of because they're less expensive, so they end up having to do this bouncing back and forth. And you can have 3 guys shuffling back and forth. It's given a lot of young players an opportunity to prove themselves, but I still think that the teams need to make sure that they're taken care of.
Here's man. The Spurs making their last shot. Looking to win the run. The shot, no good. San Antonio's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
We see the Spurs taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.